Welcome back to the Girl Cave. It is the month of May. It is my birth month. It is the month that I am joining the Mini Kit Monday girls, and I am super excited. So thank you, Becky, Kathy, Traci, Dollie, Daisy, and Shannon for this opportunity to play along. This month, the mood board was shared by Becky. This is what she chose. Look at this. You have some ethereal, vintage type faded colors there. Some beautiful butterflies, very magical, very mystical. You have some florals. I love those pinks and the greens. You have this beautiful carousel, and it has those softer colors, not the circus type of colors, but very romantic, very soft blues and pinks and reds. And then her mother's favorite color is blue, and you got that saturation right there. It's absolutely gorgeous. My mother's favorite color is green, so I am swapping this blue for the green. And then of course the theme is our moms, family. So it's Mother's Day this month. We are celebrating all of our mothers, and that's what I am taking from this mood board. So I'm going to start sharing with you my papers first. And I'm gonna leave this right here so we can refer back to the picture. So I have everything here. There's a little tray with some extra embellishments, but most of my kit I keep right here in this little container from the Container Store. So I'm gonna start with the back, and in the back I have my papers. Don't turn off. So I'm gonna start right here at this corner. So you see where we have that beautiful florals. I picked up this beautiful floral, and I love it because the background is a shade of green, and which is my mother's favorite color. So I immediately thought, okay, so here's my colorway. It's going to be pink and green and gray. It's one of my main pieces of paper. Then I found a beautiful background, very similar to this one, very faded, and it's a beautiful gray. Alongside that vintage faded look, I found this beautiful black with some writing on it because my mother loves, she's a language teacher. This is perfect. So we have that. We also have this beautiful shade of green, and it's in that faded look. This is pretty thick cardstock by Paper Loft. Pretty thick, good quality paper. And then I have lots of different shades of green in just solid colors, but it's got like that stain, like that muted colors right there. I have two of those. I have this one. I'm not really sure I would use it. It's got like that wood grain, but you never know when you start layering pieces. Sometimes you need a little bit of something, something. Then I went down here and I started looking at these beautiful pastel colors and the theme of a carousel. And this paper just spoke to me. This is by Bo Bunny, Organic Snowdrop. And the back side is more of a blue, but I really like it for this side. And I also found this one, and it's just very light and airy and very fun. I found it very fun, and it's got the same colors. I love this paper as well. And then I found this beautiful pink faded. It's a little bit of vintage look, and it's got hearts, so this would be a great layering piece. And the back side is a surprise. Look at the back side. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Also found, starting right here, right, we're looking at family, Mother's Day, and my mom's favorite color is green, so I'm swapping that blue for green. So I included lots of different shades of green, and this paper right here has text, and it's about family, and it's about love and growing up. So I think this paper is absolutely perfect for this kit. I found this sheet of paper, and I was a little sad that I didn't have two of them. But this is a very old paper. This is from 2007. and it just says life is beautiful. I really like that piece of paper. I included this even though it has more of a white background. I'm not really sure I would use it, but you never know. Sometimes when you're layering, you just need a little pop of something. It has that beautiful green leaves right there. And then again, lots of different shades of green that I would use for layering or backgrounds or even matting pieces. Solid cardstocks and different shades of green. I believe I have 2 of this one. No, I have 2 of this one. Okay. And then I even included some striped paper. And this is very bright green. But whenever I have striped paper, if I use it, I always use it to mat my entire layout because I love that little look right there. I love how that looks. Thinking of family and that mood right here, I included little hearts. You can't have family without hearts. You can't have family without love. So I have some black and white print, some black with little white hearts. And then I also included some smaller pieces of paper for layering, and I tried to stay in that colorway of gray, pinks, and green. So these are my grays. I love that right there. I have a little polka dot. I have a little vintage, romantic kind of little tiny bows. But I really, really love these 2. Then here are my pinks. I have a little ledger. And I have a little gingham. And then a piece of scrap of that beautiful green my mother loves. And then black, because you can always use black to mat your pictures. So that's paper. I'm going to start with my embellishments. But before I go with my embellishments, I'm going to tell you right there. This bag has a lot of embellishments, and this is all for 1 page. 1 page that I'm going to create. As soon as Becky sent me the mood board and told us that the theme was going to be mothers, I immediately started brainstorming the things that I wanted to include when I made a layout about my mother. I actually have a video about how I created this kit, my thought process, because there is a lot. Like if I included this in this video, yeah, you'd be with me for a couple of days. But I want to show you, I put it all together. There is just die cuts, stickers, wood veneer, there's everything. So if you would love to see what I included in this kit for that 1 page, I encourage you to watch the video. I'm going to link it below. And I'm going to tell you right now, as I was building this, I called my siblings, I called my sister, I called my brother, and I would even text my mom and just to verify a few things. I'm like, hey mom, do you still love owls? And then I asked her, what's your favorite flower? Because I really thought that my mother's favorite flower was lily of the valley, but apparently it is the calla lily. Well, I asked her several questions, and wouldn't you know that my mother texted me and she asked if I was preparing, oh my God, she asked if I was preparing her eulogy. And I'm like, no, I'm just preparing for a scrapbook page, Mom. Oh, yeah, family. Okay, moving on with the embellishments. I have this sheet. I love it. Oh, it turned off. Come on. Little butterflies and the flowers and the pinks. That seems very, very appropriate. It is Simple Vintage Botanicals by Simple Stories. And this is from 2019. Not very old at all. And I already know what piece I want to use from here. I know it. Well, there's several pieces. Alphas. I'm going to use this because I actually have a layout with a carousel. I might use this as part of my title. I'm going to use white. I have white thickers. I have 2 different white ones. And I have black, and I might use something from here. I have gold, but I'm not really sure I'm going to go with the gold. I think I'm just going to stick with my Black and white, and maybe this one. Maybe. All right. What else do I have? I also have some vellum. A frame. Actually, I have more frames there, but I have a frame, some banners, and some just cut aparts with some words. Be happy, be bright, be you. Labels. Look at this beautiful tag that has the color. They're a little bit more vivid, but just beautiful colors. Weekend vibes, be yourself, and okay. All right. This is not what you think. Okay. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, didn't she just go on a rant about the whole llamas and unicorn theme? Well, I did. However, these are not unicorns. You, my friend, are mistaken. These are definitely not unicorns. These are cute little horses, just like the ones you find in carousels. Peace out. Here, this reminds me of this right here. That ethereal, mystical blues and grays and angels and butterflies. And look right here. Look right there. I even have some greens. So this is perfect. This is gonna work out perfectly. I have a few of these flowers, including them just to give me some options. Hello, look what I found. Yes, I have a carousel because I actually have a picture of me riding a carousel. I have these. I love the colors. Gives me, like, it reminds me a lot of these two pictures right there. Some frames. I'm thinking more of the little frames, not these larger ones, because that's too many print at that point. But I'm really loving that green one and maybe the white one. I had purchased, I want to say it was Scrapbook Generations or scrapbook.com 2 years ago, and they sent me this polka dot border. I'm including it in the kit. I have some washi right here. I have some washi, mostly green. I love this washi right here. It has that faded look. It gives me that vibe, and then some pink that I think would go very well with the flower paper that I had picked. Let me show you. It's more of a peachy pink, but I think it goes really well with that flower. I am making a mess over there. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but all of my papers went sliding. Just back here, we have puffy stickers. You always need puffy stickers. You always need them. I have a few puffy stickers. I have some puffy words. I have my handy dandy trendy bottle cap book, which I can always find something appropriate here. And I put that little clear beveled plastic over it, and it makes it look almost like flare. And then I have little words. I have this pack that is from Carpe Diem, and I put in a few old, these are from 2003 and they are rub-ons. Still using them. I might as well include them here so that whenever I look through my Carpe Diem little words, I see them and I'm reminded to use them. I also have the Tim Holtz Chit Chat. I use these quite a bit. And I also am going to be using Picnic in the Park sticker book. I got this. It was $1 and I got it at Michael's. And then I'm not done. Over here, I have some enamel dots. I have these cute little ones. I have these. I think these would be just, I think I could just get away with just this pack and not have to pack everything else because it has the blues and the greens and the pinks. But why not? Why not? On this side, I have an old Mrs. Grossman's 1989. 1989. I still have it. Today is a good day to use it up. And then I have some cuts that I did on my Cricut in case I need some white or something to layer. I'll throw that in there. I found this cute little sticker that says kisses. I have a little bit of wood veneer. Now in that big bag, I have lots of wood veneer. Once I do that layout, I might pull from there for the other layouts, but this one I'm thinking for the carousel right there, I might include those. I'm going to keep them right here. And then I have, this is a rub-on, and I didn't want it to get lost or damaged, so I put it in a little bag. This again, old product. I'm going old school here, but they're still usable and still appropriate. And just in case, because I do not have a lot of embellishments, I have a lot of paper, but I do not have a lot of embellishments. So I am including this ink pad in pink just in case I want to add a little bit extra. And then because I'm including the pink, I decided to throw this in here. I got this at Michael's. Yeah, Recollections. So I'm pretty sure I got it at Michael's. 19 pieces of little ink for $12.99, which you know that means that I paid no more than $7 for it. So probably I paid $5. Knowing myself, I paid $5 for this. And they're not the best quality, but they work in a pinch, and I love it because they came in this little mason jar, and I just throw this in my little scrapbook tote, and it's very portable. Whenever I go to a crop, this sits in my bag, so I always have it, because you never know when you're gonna need to ink something or just add a little bit of color to your background. Okay, what else? Did I tell you that I included scraps? I have scraps in black. I have scraps in green, of course. And I included my scraps, whoops, in pink. This is how I keep them. They're in a sheet protector. But then the smaller pieces I have inside an 8.5 sheet protector. So I don't have any larger pieces left, but I still have some smaller pieces, and I keep them all in this 8.5 sheet protector. So if I had any larger pieces that were 12 inches, you know, wide, then they would fit perfectly in here. I am challenging myself to always look through my bash kit for every layout to see if there's anything that I could use and include in my layout. Whatever is not used up this year is going into the trash, but I'm trying to bash it. And just looking at it, I know that I might be able to use those two green little strips. The floral and the purple, no, but I could probably use those two little greens. What else could I possibly use? There's some pink flowers and a green bow. There are some cameras that are always appropriate to use. Some more hearts. I have a little vellum piece that says cherish. I might be able to add that somewhere. And I have some ribbon. Nothing that speaks to me right now. I'm using my basket. Then, because I don't have a lot of embellishments, I included my green box, and this is exactly how I store it. I have all of my embellishments sorted by color, and I have them in a little drawer set, but inside the drawer I keep a 5x7 box filled with a sampling of them, because I like to go to crops and I work. But when I have a crop, I don't want to be overwhelmed with the pack. All I have to do is grab each of these boxes from the color drawers, and I have a little bit of everything in there. They're ready to go. That's how I pack my room. Like, that's how I organize my supplies. I organize them by color, but I also organize them so that they're easy to grab and go at a moment's notice. Pack the green one, and I grab the pink one. And my embellishment notebook has all of my die cuts sorted by color. This is what I have, and most of it I've stamped myself because I don't have a lot of embellishments. I really don't. This is it. I have some labels that I got from Nicole Jones. That's it. Once I use up a lot more of these papers, I'll have space for embellishments, and I can go on a shopping spree. I've been dreaming of going into Joann's and Michael's and Tuesday morning and Hobby Lobby and just, oh my gosh, just going crazy. And this, I keep this at my desk. It's a coffee mug, and I have all my little strips of paper, and I sort them by color. So I'll probably look at my pink. I already looked at the green and I didn't see anything that caught my fancy, so maybe I could just use this, but I'm not gonna take it out of the mug because this is where I keep them always, and that way I know to look for them. And these are just solid ones, solid colored ones. These are these, I believe these are from Creative Memory. It was one of those big packs, and they're great for using your border punches on them. I'm always here, and I always use it, always look at it. And again, when I go on a scrapbook retreat, I just grab my little cup and go. I know it's supposed to be a mini kit Monday, but I actually think it's mini, except for that one layout that could be a kit in itself. I'm looking forward to creating these layouts in the month of May. Please join me every Monday during the month of May. You can follow along and see what I come up with for these layouts using this mini kit. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you join my community. I post every Wednesday, and now I'm going to be posting every Monday for the month of May as well. I'll see you next Monday. Bye.